remember when I was a kid, because this memory was triggered because I seen a kid and he was big as fuck and he had a pacifier in his mouth. And I'm like, damn, why that big ass boy still got that pacifier? And I was like, I'm thinking about the fact that I'm judging, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna judge this. Like, why that big ass boy got that pacifier in his mouth? Because when we thinking about security objects, and I don't want people to freak out if your kids have it, but my environment at times was chaotic, and I had this pillow. It was given to me by an auntie that I don't really remember because she passed away when I was young. Like, she sold it. It was a brown pillow, and she gave it to me. And everybody loved this woman. They said she was spiritual. People said that I remind them of her and stuff like that. And since I was a baby, it was given to me when I was like 1. And I loved that pillow. Like, when I got home from school, that was like the first thing I looked for, is that pillow. And I would walk around the house with it. I wouldn't take it out in public and shit, but if I'm staying the night at your house, bitch, I'm bringing my pillow. Like, I couldn't sleep without it. People used to make fun of me. I ain't give a fuck. Like, to me, it was no thing. Like, I'm like, why people be acting so bothered by my pillow? Because when I'm getting, like, in my teens and shit, that thing is getting raggedy as fuck. My mom sold it up for me a few times, but it keep getting holes in it. And, like, I will wash it, but it will still be looking dingy as hell. I think I only changed the pillowcase twice. I was attached, but less attached to the pillowcase. Like, the first pillowcase was on it for years. And then one time, my mom was like, look, I have to change this pillowcase because this pillowcase is done. She had like a whole discussion with me. That had to be around like maybe 8 or something. So then it was put into a new pillowcase. It took some time to get used to it. I remember, like, feeling it and realizing how different the texture of it was and everything. But after some time, I was used to it. It was just like the first pillowcase because I was attached to the pillow. And yeah, so when I was like a teenager and stuff, I go over my friend's house and stay the night. I would bring my pillow. And people would know it's something similar to like a security blanket or something like that. Sometimes people act like they don't want to touch it, which I didn't mind. I ain't want nobody touching my pillow. Like, I was so attached to this pillow that when I would knock it off the bed when I'm sleeping, I would wake up and reach over and get it off the floor to go back to sleep. I dead ass love that motherfucking pillow. I fucking love that pillow. That's crazy as hell because that was like my longest commitment ever in my life. But it was starting to get so raggedy. Like, it was like holding on by a thread, and people telling me, like, you still got that pillow? It's about time to throw it away. And I'm like, y'all insane. They crazy. They lost their motherfucking mind for even saying that. Nah, so I started sewing it because my mom don't want to sew it no more. So I'm sewing it. But at one point, I was even thinking about taking it to a tailor, seeing if it could save it and stuff like that. But I was so in love with this pillow, like when it started to get holes in it, like I would stick my finger in the little holes and spin my finger around like in the cotton that was left in it, which is all clumpy and hard now. And that would bring me so much comfort. Like I would do it without even thinking about it. Like people watching me, it's like a different experience. But me in my world, like I'm just cuddled up with my pillow on the couch. It ain't nothing. Sticking my fingers in the holes of the pillow and stuff. Like I'm very intimate with this pillow, and people like watching me like, damn, you and this pillow. And then it would be some guys that I dated where like they would feel some type of way. I like, you could sleep next to me with this pillow and they would feel like some type of way about it. Like, why do you need this pillow? Like, you got me. Why do you need this pillow? Like, why is it even an issue? But then, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I loved it to the end, but it was so raggedy. I watched it and it just, and I was like, dang, I think it's time to throw it away. I was thinking about burying it, but I felt like maybe I would have dug it up. If I would have got somebody else to bury it, I would have made them tell me where they bury it at, or I wouldn't fuck with them or something. So I took it to the dumpster. Because now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I could have burned it. Yeah, that probably would have been a better option. It was a real drastic decision. I was like, okay, I'm finna do it now. So I put it in a bag. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna go throw it away. Oh my goodness. I still miss my pillow to this day. I should have burnt it. Mm-mm. That's crazy as fuck. I apologize, pillow. Mm. You know, that's so reflective, you know, because I'm trying not to handle things like that anymore. I was around 20 when I did that. I was like, you know, I shouldn't be dependent on this pillow anymore. And I mean, for months, I would do that thing where I wake up and reach over the bed and look for it and be like, damn, I threw it away. Now, it was time for it to go, but I feel like sometimes that's how I can handle situations. I try not to now, though. But my pillow deserved better. Definitely. Honestly, I probably would have felt bad about burning it. Like, to be real. I don't know. I thought about it though. I did what I felt was best. And I did it the day before I knew that it was going coming to pick up the trash. Like, I planned it. I put a lot of thought into it though. I think it's attached to, I guess, like the symbolism of the trash. There's some form of attachment to it that is not even necessary. Hmm. I feel like I would have felt bad no matter what I did. I even thought about preserving it, like putting it away, but I knew that I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have went and got it. I would have went and got it, making all types of excuses. Like, this is why I'm having insomnia or something like that, and go get it. I do appreciate it though. I do wish that I had it. I was even thinking about getting another pillow, but it ain't the same.